Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, today is Monday. I don't even know what day of the week it is, but anyway, the point is today is Monday. My trade show is on Friday, and I am getting ready for it. Actually, setup is going to be starting as early as Wednesday afternoon, though. So I'm just trying to get some last minute things together and set up, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. I mentioned last week and a couple of you guys seemed like you were interested in seeing what it's like to get ready for a trade show, and I think this will just be really helpful because I tried to look up some just different videos and vlogs, and I really did not find a whole lot. So I thought this would just be kind of nice for the more of the creative space, especially stationery shops, planner shops, and things like that, just to get a little bit of an insight to how much goes into this because it's kind of crazy. And so anytime I'm working on something, my living room space, my living area, dining room area kind of becomes halfway my work area because my office usually looks atrocious, which is actually not as bad as I would think, but what I wanted to show you guys was just some of the different things that I'm working on and just give you some tips and stuff as far as just things that you just may not think about when you first think like, oh, I think I might want to do a trade show. And then there's so many details that go into all of this stuff. So anyway, if you are interested in learning a little bit more about trade shows and what all goes into that process, or if you just like my channel, then just keep watching. Change is crazy. Change is crazy. I will always love you. Oh, look at my Mother's Day stuff, guys. This was my little setup when I woke up. It's a little bit messy right now, but look at the little sign. It's so cute. My husband had this set up for me. We got some little bath bombs and then this little wife mom boss thing. I just love it. It's so cute. Okay, so you guys have followed me for a while now. You know I make a lot of my own apparel. I've actually started ordering shirts from a manufacturer now too. Like my whole Mother's line is from a manufacturer, so I don't actually make those myself. But there is still a lot that I do here at home. One, to save money, and two, because it's just quicker. So like if I want to do something real quick and have an idea, I can just make it and I don't have to wait. Okay, so I have my machine set up and I just got done cutting something, so I will show you guys that whole process, which is really simple. If you have any familiarity with these machines, basically you just cut the vinyl out and then you can iron it on. You would just make sure you get the iron on vinyl. Of course, you want to make sure it's reversed because when you flip it back over, it'll be facing you the right way, if that makes any sense. So this is actually one of the staff shirts. My husband is kind of considered staff, I guess. He's going to be with me for most of it. We do have my daughter Emery, as you guys know, though, so he's not going to be able to be there for every single portion. So some friends are going to come and probably stop by and help, but I don't know when they're coming or all of that. So they don't have shirts, but I do have some name tags for them. Is this cute or is this cute? Now look at the back. I do, oh, and also I'm going to be showing you guys a little peek at the new collection that's going to be coming out for my anniversary. My anniversary week is next week when this video goes up. It'll be a couple days away, but it'll be kicking off on May 19th. It'll be my 3-year anniversary. So this is the peak, and it's coming up a little bit bluer on camera, but this is like a true like teal. It's got more of a greener feel to it, but it definitely looks blue on camera. Focus on the good in each day is kind of the saying that is going to be throughout this new collection, or one of them at least. So I'm obsessed with this. This is I love this hoodie so much. It's so comfortable. Guys, I'm so excited. I love hoodies so much, so I'm just really excited for that. Okay, so this is just a peek at some of the stuff. I think I did mention in one of the previous clips, I'm not making a ton because I don't know how much people are going to buy. And it's already expensive enough to do this. So it's like I don't want to spend all this money on all this inventory that I'll have left over. So I'm literally keeping it pretty exclusive to the amount of pieces that I'm going to have available. Okay, so right now I am working on a spreadsheet that I created to track the inventory for everything. So one thing I recommend, and I even just recommend this in general, even if you're doing like a e-commerce or just like an online business, I have Shopify, so you can actually track your inventory within Shopify as well. But basically, I like to have something like this so that you can, if you have other people helping you and maybe they don't have a really good idea of exactly what you're doing, you don't have time to like train them per se, something like this is really nice to have, and it's just a list of every product that you are going to be selling, the amount that you're going to have available, and then I would even go as far as putting maybe the cost to you. If you don't want to put that, you can hide that. I would have that just so you know like how much it costed for you to make the item, and then figure out what your selling price is going to be. So then that way, if somebody is helping you out and someone is asking like, how much is this, I would definitely still recommend having like some kind of price list, which I'll show you guys mine. But then I would also recommend having something kind of like for your staff or people that are helping. I like to say staff, it's funny because it's like literally going to be my husband and a couple friends. But so they have kind of a reference that they can easily pick up from like wherever you have like your little area where you guys are putting all of your things. For example, I have a ton of different things. I'm going to make sure it's really easy for them to figure out. I actually ended up not doing this, so that can go away. But for example, pen. I have a lot of different pens. So I'm going to start it off with pen so you know exactly what to look at. And then I'm going to list gold, diamond. Can't spell when I'm trying to look at the camera. Okay, gold, diamond pen. And then I'm going to just go down the list. Rose gold, diamond pen. So then that way, they will easily be able to see it. And then for the customers, theirs is going to be even more dumbed down because theirs is literally just going to say, I'm going to have two types of pens. There's going to be just the regular pens and there's going to be the diamond pens. Diamond pens are going to be a little bit more, but this is just a great way for you to even start getting an idea of what you need to have your prices listed as for stuff. So right now I'm just kind of going through and I'm getting a quantity of everything. This is definitely not anywhere near all of this stuff. I kind of have slacked on this, but I'm getting ready to do this. And then this will also help me when it's time for me to set up my PayPal reader. So something to keep in mind. Another thing too, me and my husband were trying to figure out, I'm like, oh, should I have cash? Should I not have cash? So he got me a cash box. This was from Walmart, I believe, and it was like 10 bucks. I'm going to put the Stationery Muse logo on here, just using some vinyl. You guys know I just love personalizing things, and if you are a subscriber to the box, you know that I love personalized stuff. So I want everything to say the Stationery Muse on it, but I just wanted to show you guys my business cards. I think one of the major things, anytime you start a business, you should automatically be getting prepared to have a business card. And since I had changed my logo, I wanted to make sure that I had my updated branding on there. So this is with my new logo. And it's just the Stationery Muse and Creative Studio. And then you always want to have ways for people to connect with you after your initial engagement with them. So this just gives them a little bit more information. They can go to my website, follow me on social media, and then it gives them a little bit more of what I do. So perfect. A couple of things just to share. So I wanted to just share with you guys. So I ordered a card reader from PayPal like almost a month ago now. And I wanted to get one from Shopify, but for some reason I could only find, for Shopify, there was only a paid one. So I was like, that's kind of weird. And maybe I probably should have looked a little bit more in depth. Anyway, the one that I ordered is on like 6 weeks back order. And I ordered it like 2 weeks ago. So clearly that's not going to be here in time, so I'm really upset about that, but I'm having high hopes that this is not going to be my only show, so I can use that one again down the line, because that one actually has like the little like Apple Pay, Wave Pay thing on there and stuff, so that'll be nice to have for future shows. But for this one, I just ordered the free Shopify card reader. I'm hoping it's going to be here. I wanted to have two, just mainly because there should be at least one other person with me most of the time, and then also just as a backup in case, you know, technology gets a little bit weird. But yeah, there's that. And so then the show actually doesn't have any Wi-Fi, so I purchased a hotspot, and that's one thing I wanted to recommend to you guys. Ask as many questions as possible. Try to make a list. Find out what are they going to provide. Electricity, they make you pay for that sometimes. Some places do not provide tables or chairs. So make sure you find out what all they provide so you can plan ahead to know. One thing she told me straight up was no, there's no Wi-Fi, and she recommended I get a hotspot. So I got this one. It's through Verizon, but it's not a contract. It's just like a month-to-month thing. So this was, how much is this? $49.99, which is a little high depending on what your what your budget is. But then they had different tiers, so I believe it was like 500 gigs of data was like 30 bucks. 3 gigs was like 60, something like that. But each tier has a different amount that you pay. You pay that, and then once you use it, you can of course add on more, but it's nothing like having a cell phone contract, which is nice, especially because I'm literally, at least as of now, I think I'm just planning on using it for this. But if I'm out somewhere and I don't have any Wi-Fi available and I really want to get some work done, it's kind of nice to know that I have this option for that reason as well. So just something to keep in mind. I think I'll definitely benefit from it other than just for trade shows. And I think one of the biggest things too that I find is that it's really weird when you are just specifically just online based, and then you have to think of your business in terms of how it would be almost if you had a brick and mortar store. So like I had to create, let's see if I can find them. I'll show you guys. So if you ever ordered from me before, you've seen these little inserts. And I usually just throw these in the packages, but I'm going to put these in the bags. I also have some stuff coming from Vistaprint. I have some little coupons that I'm going to slip in there. So everybody that purchases, they'll get a coupon as well. I'll try to show that stuff as it comes in, maybe just in some clips throughout this. And then I had to order another just like pack of these like plastic sleeves to make sure that I had everything I needed so my stuff has something to go in, which I do use that typically when I am packing things up, but you don't really think of it in terms of it going in a bag. Usually you're just putting it in a package and you're sending it off. So I'm just like, is this going to be okay in a bag? But for the stickers and stuff I'm going to be selling, I'm going to be using those. And then I'm going to have some art prints as well that I'm going to be selling that I'll be using that for. Another thing you have to be ready for is your table. You know, how do you want your table to look? So I purchased a couple different things. I have like a cream tablecloth, and then I also have this that I'm going to kind of drape over one of the tables. I have this little plastic cover to drape over. Just different things to kind of dress up the area, and you guys will see all that when I'm setting up my booth. I'm going to try to do like a time lapse or something to show just how it all gets set up. I'm so excited to see how it looks. I'm going to try to do like a mock setup here, so we'll see. I have these little like light ball things that I'm going to put up, and I have a sign that's coming that says Stationery Muse, so you have to get a sign. You probably want some kind of lighting so it's not like super dark over in your area. The place that I'm going to be at will provide some lighting, but I want to like make my area look a little bit better, so I think these lights will be cute. And I got battery powered because I figure battery power is a little bit easier, especially when you may be limited on the amount of plugs. Okay, so as you guys saw, I just set up this little backdrop basically to see what I'm working with as far as length and just if I need more of these curtains. I actually mixed and matched. I have this sheer curtain, and then I have this one. So I don't know whether or not this will work. They only had 2 of these, and then these matched as far as the color, but my sign is gonna go here in the middle, so I'm not really too worried about that. But anyway, the lights are really cute. I got them off of Amazon, and they just kind of do different things and change colors and stuff. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do. And then, like I said, my sign is going to go here. I'm hoping the sign should be here by tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. This is another day. So over here, I've been kind of starting to try to figure out how I'm going to be setting things up and just playing around with it. So this was a little sequin thing I showed you guys that I got. And this is actually the brunch kind of theme. I'm going to set everything up by themes. Thinking I'm going to just leave a lot of the inventory out for people to just grab to purchase versus just having one thing out. That way stuff will look a little bit more full and it'll be nice. Like on here you can go through and see. And then I think I'm going to actually put the prices on the back of everything, and then also have a big price sign that'll kind of go in the middle of the 2 tables. That basically will just show the official prices of stuff, and then in case there are some things that are missed, everything will still have its own individual price. Then that way there's just no confusion on how much things cost. Yesterday I also started cutting out some of the stuff for the photo booth, but there's going to be a giveaway, so if they take pictures at the photo booth, they can tag me using the hashtag that I'm going to have and follow my account, and then they will be entered automatically to win a gift card from my shop. And then this came in last night. This is a little rack that I got off Amazon. It was almost 30 bucks, which is actually not bad. But I'm going to be putting a lot of notebooks on here, and I think I'm going to put some stickers on the bottom half. So Should be pretty nice. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I look crazy, but I'm sure you guys can understand. Lots is going on, but if you are interested in seeing how the trade show turns out, how my booth turns out, and just all of the content and everything that I'm going to be sharing with you guys every single week, like I did mention earlier, I have a huge anniversary week coming up next week. I'm so excited about it. I have about 2 or 3 videos that I have planned to be coming out just in celebration of my 3 years in business. Also, if you guys have any questions about stationery businesses in general, design or anything like that, definitely leave the comments down below. I am going to be doing a Q&A video next week that I'm going to film as one of the videos, so I would love to be able to answer any questions to help out as much as possible. I am an open book, and literally I will help you as much as I possibly can through that video. So definitely give the video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. I am so nervous about this show. I just can't even believe that this is like here. I've been talking about this since January, I think. Maybe even the end of December. I'm really nervous. I don't know why. I think it's just because I've never put myself out there in this way. And this is something that has been on my list for a while now that I've wanted to accomplish. And I know that once I do it, and if it all goes well, which I'm putting into existence, it will go well, that I'm going to want to keep doing this and everything. And it is a lot of work, and it was especially a lot initially to invest in a lot of the equipment and stuff like that. Now I have it, so it wouldn't be so bad. But I think just my advice, because I love to give advice and just some type of motivation to you guys, is if it's something that you want to do in life, go for it. It's so much easier said than done, I know, but I think I'm so proud of myself already for even taking such a massive step for my business of something that I wanted to do. I'm always so doubtful of myself, so I'm just very pleased with myself for actually doing this. And I just encourage you, if it's something you want to do, not even necessarily business related, but just in life in general, go for it, because you don't want to be in a what if type of situation. You want to be in a I did that type of situation, and you learn from it and you make changes as necessary. So that is the motto for today, I guess. Get out there and do what it is that you want to do. Don't hold back. And I will see you guys in the next video. Again, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.